Hello friends, in today's chess video we are going to learn a crushing chess trap to beat every player in chess. Let's dive in. We start with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6 and bishop c4, the Italian opening. Here the most natural response by black is bishop c5, the guicco piano. Here we castle. And after that black plays knight to f6. And here instead of normal developing moves like pawn d3 and knight c3 we are going to play a crushing move, pawn to d4. Here we are attacking on this pawn and bishop. So black has to capture. Here we play pawn to e5 attacking this knight. And here black doesn't have any void square to protect his knight. As this square is protected by our bishop and going back will not be comfortable for black. And this square is in the corner. The black has only these two squares to move his knight. If black moves his knight on any of these two squares, then he is gone. Let me show you how. First look at what if black moves knight to g4. If black moves knight g4, then we are going to play a crushing move, bishop f7. Black has to capture this bishop. And after capture we will play a completely crushing move, knight to g5 attacking this knight by our queen and giving check to the king. Black defends the check and goes back. We regain our piece back. Here in this position the most popular move by black is to capture this pawn by knight, as it is also attacking the queen. But this was a big blunder, because we are going to completely crush black in next few moves. We start with queen to e4 attacking this knight. Here the most natural response by black is pawn to d6 defending this knight. But this was a big blunder because we are going to play queen d5 giving check to the king. And now here the queen f7 is the real threat. This square is protected by this knight, so first we have to get rid of this knight. Hence we play pawn to f4 attacking this knight. Now black cannot move his knight because of queen f7. Hence he plays pawn to c6 trying to kick out our queen back. But we ignore this and capture this knight, which is a discovered check. Now king goes to e8 and queen f7 is a beautiful checkmate. Now going back to the position. At this position what if black plays knight e4? If black plays knight e4 then we play queen to e2 attacking this knight. And surprisingly the knight is trapped.
Now going back to the position. At this position if you're facing an advanced level opponent then he can try to counter attack by pawn to d4. Let's see what if black plays pawn to d4 in this position. Here we are attacking on the black's knight and black is attacking on our bishop. But this move is also a silly mistake. Let me show you how. We ignore our bishop and capture the black's knight. Black captures our bishop and we carry this forward by capturing the pawn. Our pawn is attacking on the rook, so black has to play rook g8 defending his rook and attacking on our pawn also. Now here at this position we have a great advantage of our castling. Because now we can play rook e1. And this is a massive advantage. Black defends the check by bishop d6 and after that we play bishop g5 attacking the queen. Here the most popular move by black is queen to d5 as it is controlling the center and all pieces are protected by each other by this move. Hence this seems safe and comfortable. But we are going to crush black by knight to c3. Now here at this position black cannot capture our knight by his pawn because if he captures our knight then we can simply capture his queen. And now he cannot recapture because our rook is pinning the bishop. Hence he cannot capture our knight. Now black has to defend his queen. Black defends his queen on f5. We play knight to e4 giving many threats to black. We are attacking on this bishop. We are defending our bishop and we are also threatening to knight f6 forking the rook and king. Now here the most popular move by black is to capture this pawn by the rook. But after that we play knight to h4 attacking the queen. And now here black has only these two safe square to protect his queen. But if he moves any of these two squares then he will lose his queen. Let me show you how. If black moves on this square then we will play knight f6 attacking the queen by our rook and giving check to the king by our knight. And black will lose his queen. If black moves on this square then again we will play knight to f6 forking the king and queen again we will win the queen. So no matter what black plays we will win the queen.
Now going back to the position. In this position let's see what if black captures this pawn by his knight. If black captures the pawn by knight then instead of recapture by our knight, we will capture this pawn. And now we have created pressure on this square so black has to castle. And after castle we play bishop e3 blocking these two pieces. And now we are attacking on this knight by our bishop and queen. And if he moves his knight then he will lose his bishop. Hence he can try to play knight e6 defending the both. But this was a big blunder because we are going to crush completely black. We capture the e6 knight and after that if black recaptures then we will simply win the bishop. Here your opponent can go tricky and can capture this bishop. If he captures this bishop then we have another trap for black. We capture this f7 pawn by our bishop. We are giving check to the king so black has to capture. And after that we recapture from our knight. We are attacking on the queen so again black has to capture. And after capture now we can simply capture this bishop. And now at this position, here you can see that we have a big material advantage and also we are ready for pawn e5 and our rook is also attacking on this file. So from here you can simply win the game. Going back to the position. In this position instead of capturing this pawn by knight black captures this pawn by his bishop. If black captures the pawn by his bishop then we will simply trade pieces here. And after trade we will play bishop g5 pinning the knight. Here the most popular move by black is to play pawn h6 to kick out this bishop. We take back our bishop. And we are still pinning the knight. Hence black plays pawn g5 trying to get completely rid of this bishop. But this was a big blunder because we are going to play pawn f4 attacking on this pawn, so that we can capture this knight by our queen. If black captures our bishop, then we will capture this pawn. And now we are attacking on both knights by our pawn and queen. Also our rook is attacking on this file, which will be very dangerous for black. From here you can win any of knight and can get back your piece, also you can threat checkmate black in next few moves. Now going back to the position. In this position let's see what if black doesn't capture the bishop and captures our pawn. If black captures our pawn then we will play rook f4 sacrificing our rook. Black gets greedy and captures the rook. And here we can simply capture the black's knight. And now at this position you can see that we are attacking on this knight by our bishop and also by our queen. And also the knight cannot move. And he cannot protect his knight. And on the next move you can capture this knight from your bishop and can win any from queen and rook. From here you can simply win the game. Watch my these videos to learn more this type of chess traps. And subscribe me for more chess traps.